So if you didn't already know, if you try to DM someone on social media that doesn't follow you back, then your DM actually gets separated into a separate folder, a DM requests folder. Hiya, smiley face emoji. So I wanted to ask a relatively simple question, though I feel I could use some more extensive explanation behind it, as I don't want to burden you with a long letter for no reason. However, I'll give you the TLDR version up front.
I was wondering if you would be open to conversation, like an online pen pal. Nothing that would require immediate responses or a huge amount of time, but more to the pace of snail mail. If your reaction to this is an unequivocal no, then you don't have to read any further. Alright, I'm done reading, guys. I fully understand and appreciate you reading even this far, but I would ask, please, if you could let me know, just so I don't wonder if you ever got to read this or not. On the other hand, if you would allow me to elaborate further before you make up your mind, please read on. I find myself in a situation which, in retrospect, has been building up throughout my life, but which also has been exacerbated by, well, the state of the world over the past several years. Even from college onwards, most of my friends were living abroad, either because I met them while studying in the US or through the internet. The few friends I had kept from school also, in the last few years especially, decided that life here in Greece was not offering them the opportunities they were after, and so they also left. Being more tied to responsibilities to my family, I have been required to remain here. To keep a long story short, as distance and differing interests pulled us apart, I began finding myself with fewer and fewer people to talk to. The fact that I am self-employed also precludes any sort of workspace friendships. And while the many different Discord channels certainly offer a means of conversing with people, I generally find them to be very chaotic and impersonal and certainly not as fulfilling as one-on-one conversations. This is the situation I find myself in, and I do not like it. So I decided to try and change it. My initial thought was to try and expand my circle with people I admired and whom, under normal circumstances, I'd never really have a chance to interact with. At first, I tried sending messages to writers, actors, and politicians. I'm pretty sure I am on some sort of list by now after sending letters to Obama and Biden as well, but what the hell, I tried. I was fully aware that the chances I'd have any sort of success were slim, and I can tell you that I was entirely correct on that. So I'm trying again, still with people I find interesting and whose work I admire, but hopefully with a greater chance of getting a response. I hope to start a conversation that will, with a bit of luck, or be interesting enough that you decide to continue with it. Whether it is about books, politics, games, or art, or just life experiences, it can all be fair game, and any topic that you decide is off limits will be, of course, be so. I want to make it clear that in no way do I want to be romantic or intimate, and I have no intention of ever fishing for more personal information than you are willing to share. Anyways, that is the why. As I said, I fully understand if you decide not to take me up on this, and I sincerely thank you for reading all of my ramblings. If you do decide that this is something you might be open to, well, awesome! I hope that you will let me know of your decision, whatever it may be. Wishing you always the best. And then followed it up with, hello, I'm sorry to bother you. I was just wondering if you might have given my previous letter any thought. As Discord doesn't have a message read indicator, I decided to err on the side of caution and ask. It is not my intention to be spammy. I hope you have a wonderful evening.
Man sent me an entire essay! I'm not reading that. Like, in my own DMs, if off of stream, I ain't reading that. It's, no. That was the one that I actually saw when it happened. That was before Discord got a DM request folder and DMs would just go normally, so sometimes I would click on them. I clicked on it, saw how huge it was, screenshotted and sent it to Mar. And I'm like, can you TLDR it? And he did, and I'm like, no, I'm not engaging with this. I'm not engaging with it. It's too much. It's all of that on a message that he said that he was trying not to take up my time with too much rambling. Nope. A symbol, I don't know how to pronounce that. Hello, give the original. Sex, you know. Is that a pickup attempt? Hello, beautiful. How are you? Which you would think that one seems nice and normal. Like, okay, calling me beautiful off the bat. Not really a fan of people using pet names right at the start with me. But then this person followed it up a little while later with, I would love wreck your bleep. Let me smash. 12:15 a.m. versus 9:05 p.m. You know, he thought about it for a while. Pickup attempts pervy. Mia, do you know any free hentai to watch? Because that's exactly what girls on the internet want to do. They want to recommend anime porn to strangers. That's every girl's dream. Pervy definitely goes into the pervy category. I don't know. Google is your friend, my guy. Google is your friend. Here, this next one, probably one of the best things I've ever gotten in my DMs. This one, I'm so glad it was included. The one duck pic. The one duck pic. I showed a duck my golden Charizard. That's a good way to try to slide into a girl's DMs. I don't know how much this dude researched me before trying to send that, if they send this to everyone, but I love animals. I like Pokemon. Like, that's funny. Like, it's a good it's a good opener. Pics of literal cats, that's great for people that like cats though. I actually know a lot of girls that have opened DMs with people just because they send animal pictures and they don't bother them with trying to do a bunch of small talk or trying to do pickup lines, but they just talk back and forth every once in a while by sending photos of animals. It doesn't work all the time, but that is one way to slide into people's DMs. But again, depends on the girl, because some of them will find it creepy. Everyone taking notes. Yep. That one was... We only have bad categories in these. We don't really have a category for this one. Like, maybe it's a pickup attempt? Rizzed up, new category just for him. To Rue. The one exception to it, the one with a Riz. Hey, would you be open to chatting or be friends? I would care and be kind. Her just feel in the dark, alone, misunderstood, and just I have my emotions. Here's the thing, just online is very superficial, okay? And most never want to know me or let me for them, but just my love too. It's just a void. Most don't bother to see, so any reply would be nice. Just, I don't know how you feel, Saul. I'm just saying. I just want to feel accepted or just heard out at least, but most don't. Sad face emoji. And I could say more about me or just add to that. There is a lot more I didn't say here. Just, I don't know how you are, but like, maybe you're really nice or mean. I didn't know unless you just kind of did. She the chance to talk, maybe you will, but I'm always skeptical. Just so many online never reply. It just like, maybe I'll get a rare spawn who bothers to be a friend, but it's just never fulfilled. It's so meaningless, but I just try anyways, hoping someone will see me. Victimizing therapy session while hitting on me. Yeah, no... One thing that girls do not want to open DM requests for ever is if you're super self-deprecating and negative and like that's energy, trying to guilt trip into a response. Do not do that to people. Please do not do that to people. Can we get a sad category? Maybe we should, because we wanted to put one of the other ones into the sad category too, right? Both into sad. Nothing turns a girl on more than negativity. Next one we have, hi Mia, how are you staying with your? And that's the only thing they sent me. How are you staying with your? My what? My what? How am I staying with my what? I think that's just weird. Next, guys. Hi, so I found you on Twitch and wanted to write to you, so I made my account. So I have to be honest. Wow, amazing. I have never seen such a perfect woman like you. You are a perfect goddess for whom everything should be done, and it would be an honor for me to be able to do everything for you. We men were born as pets for you, and we are there so that you don't have to do anything yourself, and it would be an honor to just go to work for you and always give you everything so that you can just chill and put your feet up. If you want, I can list all your advantages. You're the hottest woman of the world, and with me, you would have the most loyal and hardworking pet. Anybody else, like, think there's any shellfish around here? Sea creature, crustacean, that sounds similar to the word that I'm thinking about. This goes under sad category, weird category. I'm coming on way too strong for the DMs, my guy. That kind of message gives me the feelings that, like, if I interacted with them, I would get a stalker. Pickup attempts, creepy, weird. Pickup attempts, creepy, weird. Replying to a Insta story of my cats. I bet you like bleep. To a photo of my cats. That's not the bleeped word. It does start with a C and is 4 letters, though. Definitely pervy. Definitely weird since he's responding it to a photo of my pets. Sad attempt in holding a conversation. We can put it in the sad category. That is not going in the risk category. I'm very sorry, Mia. Oh, I want to first start this one off by saying I have no idea who this person is. I do not remember this person at all. I just want to state that from the very beginning. I'm very sorry, Mia. I wasn't in the right mindset at the time, but please realize that it is very important to clarify with someone who you think is out to get you. I'm not and never will be out to get you. I guess I was having a rough week and some unknown event triggered my long-term memory to retrieve that and wrongly confront you. So again, really sorry that I had to drag you over broken glass like that, and I'm sure you didn't want to drag me through broken glass either. I genuinely enjoy your streams. But if you have made the decision to lock me out for good, then there's nothing I can do to change your mind. And again, not sure if you saw my recent posts, but as a gesture of respect and goodwill, I will cancel the report, or at least try my best to stop it from going through. And I'm sure you didn't want this either. So again, I'm very sorry that this spiraled out of control, and hopefully we can heal in time. We need to accept that we were both at fault back then, but let's leave the past where it belongs. In the past. But that's my side out. And I hope that one day we can bury the hatchet and move on with our lives. Because this whole thing was extremely counterproductive. I have no idea who they are. Someone that got banned from my stream, but I don't even recognize their name. Lived a whole life in his mind, right? Like, what? Sad, creepy, weird. Hi, wanna see my big juicy white toes? We are not putting it in the Riz. We are not putting that in Riz. No. Are these from like this year? I don't know when they all are from because my friend was going through it for me. So I know that there's a couple of them that were from last year because I added them in myself. I know Instagram cuts off after a certain time. I think it's like 4 weeks. I think Twitter goes on forever though. You guys wanted this in Riz. I don't know what's wrong with you guys. Let's go, next one. Only message they sent me. Little bleep. Offensive. They just decided that they're gonna swear at me. My new rap name. Gonna be a sheep. Little bleep. Hi, I know this is awkward and you will probably automatically hate me just for asking, but I wanted to ask if you could help me decide between a couple silly looking clips of my little flop shaking and spinning in a funny looking way with some trippy effects I added for a post I'm working on for an adult content / humor / anti-censorship page. I figured since we don't know each other in real life, it might not be much different than you seeing one randomly in a movie or something, and it would help me out with your unbiased opinion or even any outside the box ideas you may have in seeing them. If not, I completely understand, of course, and I hope I didn't put out any too many bad vibes just in asking. What movies does the man watch? What is this? Creepy, weird. I think that also goes in the pervy category. He's trying to make it not pervy, but I think it's definitely... Once again, I'm using my Twitch BRB screens as a filler space to talk, but that's it for part 2 of reading my weird / creepy DMs. There is one last part 3 to add on, so stay tuned. Make sure to leave a like and subscribe to my channel, and follow me on other socials. Thanks for watching.